Hey Siri, call Ward. Call Ward. Nigga. Happy birthday, my boy. Hit me back. Nah.
In the house, Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens financed. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Baylor Bears, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Oklahoma State's offense will take the first swing of the game. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, they are. School because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking.
I'm tripping. Watching the wrong fucking channel, Corey. Tripping. Really tripping.
center. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
A 3rd and long coming up here. The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
The Cowboys send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Bears offense has the ball for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking.
Doesn't always have palm trees. Corona, la playa awaits.
Bro, come on, bro.
Matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is going to really determine the outcome of the game.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Gets rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. To the ground with the back. Just ran him over. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes,
Unleashes one deep. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive.
Surprised you not outside.
Really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Cowboys in the hurry up. He's back to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle.
Yeah, no first down, pussy boy.
Like that stiff arm, get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
Good job, everybody.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard.
I'm just better than him, though.
Well, just
They don't
nothing
really have no
doing.
chance. Bro, this shit is all American. I knew something felt weird.
Once again, the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. Will this be the final game of the NBA season, or will we get a game 7? Right now,
It's weird you gotta check that shit every week. Oh, what?
2 by 4. We send it to Pacers public address announcer Troy Pepper. Now let's meet the starters for tonight's game 6. First, the Western Conference champion, Oklahoma City Thunder. 6'5", from Santa Clara, wearing number 8, Jalen Williams. 7'1", from Gonzaga, wearing number 7, Ed Holmgren. A 7-foot center from Germany, wearing number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. A 6'4" guard for Arizona State, number 5, Luke Dort. A 6'6" guard from Kentucky, number 2, Shane Gilgeous-Alexander.
Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store.
Let's go.
We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Baylor Bears.
And,
The Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
okay, there we go, there we go.
With total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
So we got Alejandro, 6'7", 250.
Bears offense is on the field for the first time today. And these guys involve everybody.
6'7", 250, and LeBron is 6'5", 260.
And this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, put it on Heisman. Let me get cooked the way I want to cook.
They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. And you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them
Fakes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target spot.
Well, it has been such a compelling series so far through the first 5 games. The usual roller coaster ride.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen passes. It just never developed.
Offenses don't like being in situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down. Now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
The aerial assault continues. They're setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Number 1 topic for Indiana is Tyrese Halliburton. He knows with this sprained calf, he's playing with a risk. With form, we check in once again with Lisa.
Yeah, Mike, we asked Tyrese what those risks are, and he said to us it happened in the finals a few years ago. He was, of course, referring to the Achilles injury suffered by Kevin Durant in 2019.
Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Just fouling ahead. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Yeah, 1. Scouted you. You don't want to hit nobody.
So fascinating to see the mental side for OKC, how they handle.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On to that touchdown drive.
Focusing on the offensive rebound after
on the run from inside his own 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. So Baylor's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Well, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's
God damn.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Takes the catch. It's McWilliams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's dropped.
And
Loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're
oh, Woolihan is the left tackle. Be getting cooked. Damn, he needs to go on transfer. Oh, he lost it. Knock that down, Hallie. Ah, it's okay.
And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Through the line, and he loses the football on the return. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
And they'll finally get him down. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught.
It's a big 79 out there.
Country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Double spin. Chet.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. The returner will field it and bring it back. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Pussy. Yeah.
Right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they have been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts.
Seen too many. Is that Billy Pitts? Yes, sir, it is. Seen too many.
Action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That's a hell of a move, too. Yeah, come on, Hallie. Let's go. That's cool. Just stay aggressive, though. Fuck it.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
On 3rd and long, you know
behind the back.
exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home.
Push pull. Come on, push pull. Push, pull. Let's go. That's really good, Eric Frost.
The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'll try the left side. Thrust that arm out. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. Movement here from the tight end. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give and the run on 4th down. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The Bears with the 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read.
That's out of here, little ass boy.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back.
Dogs, they are taking these stiff arms on the chin.
They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
This is it.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Plus double crushed shrimp. And riblets. All served unlimited for just $15.99. Only at Applebee's.
We've been talking about Tyrese, and it's all about how he's moving. I'd like to see this. Deep backpedaling with speed. That means strength, yes. He has struggled from the left side of the floor. Hasn't hit a jumper there. But you see, Hartstadt is sitting on that right hand, forcing him to go left to force him to into that floater. He just looks a little bit
Oh, what's happening?
But right now, it's
I lose 2 lighters and I didn't fucking move.
he looks good so far. Well, apparently we're told
Literally.
Cows in the state of Indiana, but the most scrutinized calf in the entire state belongs to Halliburton. So far, so good. Neymar gets inside, kicks it back out.
He double catch.
They still are without a field goal.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
First quarter in 4 of the first 5 games. Holmgren against Nisco. Again, Holmgren. Nice footwork.
Looking for blocks. And the returner will be brought down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Safe completion on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try the run.
Just holding on you, 70 or 86. Yeah. I seen you over there being crazy, bro. Let him go. I get it, but let him go. Uh-oh. Tie game that fast. You backside anyway. It's no point. It's no point. It's no point.
Loves that left hand as well. Stops an 8-0 run. Pacers missed their first 8. They've hit 3 in a row. Caruso's in the game for OKC. Neymar gets past Gordon.
Down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set. First down.
Step. Block him, bruh.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
Just to get right into
impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense has a second down play. Hand off from the shotgun. Ran through the contact. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Go toss it. At the 45 on its way. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered to get to the football.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for us?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts of the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fit.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes a stop. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Motion from the offense. They move the tight end all over. Snap it to the back. Smashes through. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
Yeah, floater.
Have their offense in high gear. He'll keep it himself. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. No huddle offense to the line. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown Bears! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6.
Once again, pushing the pace.
Coming out with it, it's Rivero. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this
good read, little bro.
Get their heads out of there, you know what?
Mateo.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick inside his head. Now on 1st down from the 28. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
Get him.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing.
But that's bullshit. Yeah, let me fucking touch him.
On that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, 8.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Cowboys will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
They're
Yeah.
paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around. I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of the other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quick completion to the right. Bowles is
They need strength training.
You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Baylor! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. Defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
15-point turnaround. Pacers fell behind by 8 as they missed their first 8 shots. Oh, what a turnaround, 8 of 10. Including now, they've hit 5 3-pointers here in the first, and there's still
On to attempt the try.
Another big number of turnovers.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards.
Already with a couple of assistants inside.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rivero. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. From the gun, running back gets
Missed.
across the 25, he's got room. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll ride the hot hand. Fights off a defender. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
One of their classic defensive starts. That's the 15th foul, so in the penalty. And Obi Toppin already is marked off the bench with a couple of threes. He's had an excellent finals.
And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
The Pacers win Game 7 Sunday. Oklahoma City tip off shortly after 8 Eastern.
Deals the punt and try to
Get
pick
out
up
of
some
here,
yards.
51.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took him right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this deep.
Are you fucking serious?
Got some room to run, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Give me my ball back. 24, catch the ball. That's easy money, Shay. Damn.
It'll be second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Second and 10, he'll throw again. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and the Cowboys are in the hurry-up. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He makes the connection.
Now, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
Yes.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll put the tight end in motion. On second down, just keeps firing. They've got the screen set up. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Dialing up the second down pass play. Makes the grab. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. Take it all the way.
The NBA family commemorates Juneteenth by honoring the history and heritage of the black community. Today and every day we honor the values, freedom, family, and tradition. With 1:42 remaining.
Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half, airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into a half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On second down, he's looking downfield. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Out of the shotgun on third down. This time he's got it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And he got a hand on it to knock it down.
Right there, Dorton and Wiggins. Shot clock turned off. No fouls to give. Macklin guarding SGA.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab over the middle.
Ripping the passer too.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's
Damn,
see which way
boy.
that's going to go.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He'll come out throwing on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
Let's take a look at who's
All right,
getting
Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Yo. Oh shit, hold on. What up, bro? Happy birthday, man. Dang, why you should have hit me, bro.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rivero. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Right.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are,
that's all it
throw
is.
caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's
You
just see
just
what
know.
happens.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's
That's what
second
I'm
and
saying.
12. DB's right up on the receivers. The give to the back.
That's
And
crazy.
they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Right, I don't need to know how to do that now.
You make up the game plan and
the
not
thing
a
about
lot on
it
the
is
play
like,
sheet for this. Third and
if
long
you
from
could,
inside their own 20.
Like, again,
He'll
telling
set
the
up the
kids,
throw.
you can tell the kids
little
anything,
screen
but
to the
they just
running
gonna
back.
fuck with their thing. Oh, man.
At the 20, he's got space. He's loose. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Get the little kids out.
And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes a grab and he's dragged down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They're testing the right side here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And just be like, yeah, I'm way better than I like what Marvin Harrison Jr. was like. Yeah, my dad said, don't listen to the coaches, listen to him. So it's like he's getting way more.
They'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Just plowing down the field. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
But whatever happened last game, bro, he done unlocked something. He dropped 40 and it was cool.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45.
It was all very smooth.
Quick strike complete. Still running at the 40. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Baylor! And the beatdown has ensued.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
That nigga had 31. He had 31, bro. Because he got all he scored like 8. I feel like he scored 8 like in the fourth quarter down the stretch. Right.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
So
they wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
At like 10 o'clock.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Y'all gotta be there before the reservation.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Globe. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Instead of him like,
and
he's not really DJ.
Cover one,
Basically, it's like
nowhere
an
to throw
invite
the
only.
football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Yeah, it's cute. I feel like you and Tootie could just go for a little date night and get some just cool background music. You know what I'm saying? They got food.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is as good as it gets. Defense made the play. Now offense gets a chance, Jesse, to go cash this in.
Yeah, they got to pay this one off, too. They would love to be able to go.
Touchdown, Bears!
You got to bring a woman or women. Or you got to be like dressed. You
really
know what I'm
nice
saying?
job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there getting set.
You trying to use me because you ain't got no girls. So you can go in there and be weird, so nah.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
It's a draw. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Catches it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer. And obviously this offense has had their way, getting a huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. The running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some.
Just steamrolling his way through. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Baylor! And the stomping has commenced. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Buys a little time. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Illegal touch of time. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.